That too.
They probably just prefer the other placement.
Yeah. Esau ain't gonna do with some shit that Jacob do and be like, okay, we all got problems with each other, let's box.
No, yeah.
Let's box. Put down the guns, let's box. Esau ain't gonna do it even though they so-called outnumber us.
Yeah, if they were so good, why can't none of them compete with our boxers or the MMA? They can't do it. They can't even compete with them in the Olympics. They can't. So they gotta cheat. They get in the boxing ring, they get fucked up. They get in the UFC ring, they get beat, demolished. They probably like, yeah, man, you can't touch these Jakes.
Right.
That's okay, because we got guns. You know, we got smoke screen. You know, they know they got the advantage. Whatever.
Yeah, hey, our people, they took on that Edomite way of thinking. Like, they showed that in the movie Menace to Society. Nigga got his ass whooped, got embarrassed. Which he did sneak him, you know. Yeah, stomped him out. Shit, nigga, just go get even. You know? Yeah. You know, killing. You heard the niggas. I mean, we smoking everybody out there, kids and all that. You know?
Hey, when Esau want to open fire on the church, he makes sure that they are in the church.
Yeah.
You know that they are unarmed, they on their knees praying, they're harmless, and Esau's like, oh, suited up for you. Like you about to go to war or something. He's a coward.
Yeah.
You got that, Micah 3.
Yep.
Jakes that do that, you cowards too.
It's Micah 3 and 11. The heads thereof judge for reward. And
Sorry, man, 11.
The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire. And the prophets thereof define for money. Yet would they lean upon the Lord. Yet would they lean upon the Lord and say, it's not the Lord among us, none evil can come upon us.
So that's what these prophets are doing now. They're pretty much for hire. As well as the Judas goats like your Grandmaster Jay. You got the other Israelite groups and the other Israelites, the heads of the other groups. They're all for hire. Read that again.
Micah 3 and 11. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
Judge for reward and teach for hire. That means they're hirelings. That means they don't really care about your well-being. They seeking their well-being. Like Nate with the name. He's not trying to tell you, like Apostle Ramlab said, man, why are you going jumping through these many hoops to justify not using the name unless you have ulterior motives? And I believe it's because if they get caught using the name, he's all coming at them with the 501c3 charter. Like, hey, bro, in violation. Why are you going through this great lengths to denounce the name unless you have ulterior motives, man? That's how we know that you guys are paid off. Junior Yohana, without a doubt, that man is paid off. There's nothing spiritual about that man, period. He is a hireling. He is a hireling. Right? When the last time you see him do a lesson? Don't do it. So, that's what these guys are. So when they bring forth this chip, you know what they're going to say? Since they're for hire, comply, conform. You don't understand. Otherwise, you're going to lose. Like you said, Yohana said, if you want to eat, you're going to take it too. So he want to keep that food in his belly. And that's going to be the doctrine that these men teach when they bring forth that microchip. Don't you want to eat, brother? Romans 13, brother. Don't you want to be safe, brother? Just get it. It ain't the mark of the beast. And they're not going to tell you to like just get it. They're just going to tell you it's not the mark of the beast. But they are going to go get it, though. So that's why when you ask them, are you going to take it? They're not going to answer. They're just going to say it ain't the mark of the beast. Right? I think it was verse 12.
There was one more verse on there. Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps, and the mountain of the house as the high places of the forts.
So the same things you prophesied ain't gonna happen to you, like the scripture said when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction will come upon them. Those same prophets that are for hire, they say at the same time, what? Is not the Lord amongst us? We're not gonna have no evil, because everybody wants to hear the smooth thing. Who doesn't want to hear that? You only want to hear good things. It's prosperity. Who doesn't want to hear that? But is prosperity coming? The answer is no. So So you got to be told the harsh reality. So you gonna have Jakes that's gonna sell out and tell people to comply with Esau instead of walking in the steps of our ancestors like Daniel and suffering for the belief in the Lord, and notice that you get rewarded for it. You got that Isaiah 1:20. That's all I have.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 22. It reads, Thy silver has become dross, thy wine is mixed with water. Thy princes are rebellious, and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither doth the cause of the widow come unto them.
Yeah, they love riches, they love the world. So what do you think they're gonna do? In the world we live in today, where the truth is not allowed to be spoken, the truth is not allowed to be taught. If you want to get rewarded, you got to do the opposite. You teach lies. You teach ambiguity. You teach that the history of the Israelites is non-factual. You teach that the mark of the beast isn't the microchip. Why? Because you don't want to violate. Oh, and guess what? I mean, it was already brought out that when they pushed this vaccine, all you government workers, everybody under 501c3 charter, you're going to be the first in line. So we're going to see what IUIC, and we're going to see GOCC, and we're going to see what ISUPK, we're going to see what y'all going to do. You're going to have one choice, and one choice only, which is really say fuck that 501c3. But we're going to see, because you're going to be the first ones. They're going to say, we need to know the name of all your members. We need to know that they all been vaccinated. Anybody that hasn't been vaccinated is not allowed to come in your church. These are the agreements. This is the cost of being attached to the devil. This is the cost of doing business with the devil. Right? What we tell you to do, you got to do it. So we're going to see very soon the reactions of these Israelites. And really, we looking at the heads, because the heads is just following with, I'm sorry, the body is just following with the heads. So we're going to see.
And not only that, you got the IUIC members that legally changed their name. So it's like a list of, yeah,
Bondage.
Yeah, like they legally this name, they can just come find your ass. You know, just at the drop of a hat.
Read that last part again. That's all I got.
It says, if they judge not the fatherless, neither does the cause of the widow come unto them. Next verse, keep reading.
The verse before, 20.
Let's go to 22. Let's run it back. Thy silver becomes dross, thy wine mixed with water. Thy princes are rebellious, and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and follow after rewards.
Yeah. That's like we read in Micah. They teach for hire. They love it, the gifts. Who's in charge? Esau. How do you get rewarded? By teaching lies. And teach your congregation to fall in line. Like, I don't understand how you guys can't see that Esau knows that being a Hebrew Israelite is a problem. And they know that, oh, we got something by the balls, because they got the 501c3 charter, so they're gonna do what we tell them. I don't know how I don't see how you guys can't see that being attached with the government like that is a problem. Because they control you ultimately. And you're seeing that the love of money is affecting the heads. Because they saying the name don't matter, they jumping through hoops, they retracting this, they retracting that, they mocking the name, and they retracting, they mocking the mark of the beast, now they retracting that, now they doing all this. Why? And then the dude got the nerve to say, Phil was advice shows an interview on. I'm gonna try to say what a 501c3 charter was never meant to put a strain on the black church. What?
Yeah.
That's what the whole damn thing is about, to ensure that they control what you teach.
That's right.
Otherwise, you don't get a reward. So, what are you talking about, man? That's how you know, because he loved that money. He loves that money. Nate's a millionaire. He loves that money. You think he gonna give that up? It's proof, man. So we're gonna see very soon what guys are gonna do. Right? We've already covered Nick Cannon. We covered an example, not breaking the law, even though you under the man's law, you still fear the Lord. And we're gonna keep covering that over and over and over again because we in that time. A lot of you jakes looking for excuses. Hey, they shall hate to themselves, teachers having itching ears. Look up their word, itching ears, desiring things to hear. What does Jake want to desire to hear? The way out, the way to conform, to comply. Use Romans 13, and Esau gonna use Romans 13 on their ass. They might send that warning of the getting the vaccine. They might put Romans 13 in there. Remember what Romans 13 and 1 says, right? Do what we say, or else. And then, that's all I had. Did y'all have something else? Y'all had anything else?
Just gonna bring out one more scripture.
Okay.
Away with you. I never knew you. I know what that shit.
I think it's Matthew 7:7.
Matthew 7:7. Everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. But he that doeth the will of my Father is in heaven. Many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name have done many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. Right. How like the brother was saying about these other false Israelites camps that took the 501c3, you know, they gonna want to get back in the good side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, but the Lord not gonna hear him though. The Lord say, hey, I never knew you, bro. I don't know you. Man, that's gonna be real hurtful. Yeah, that's all I see.
That's right. So build up your faith. You come into the hard times. Listen to the brothers. Go in faith. Everybody's situation may be different, but just understand what the scripture says. Don't be caught off guard or surprised like Nick Cannon. Just one of many examples. It might be somebody else down the line. Oh wait, it was already. It was like a
Deshaun Jackson or something.
He did the same thing. What he did was, I think he put a quote up of Hitler. And I think it was like relevant to what was going on. He immediately took that down and said, I'm sorry. Why? He want to continue that, continue to have that job. So it's going to be many more. Jake wants to wake up. Jake anxious to wake up.
I want to beat him up, don't you?
Hey. I know, I'll walk the street away from
you. Say you want to beat him up?
Everybody want to beat him up.
I would walk across the street too. So oh man, he coming back. But have faith, all right? We're coming to the end of this thing, and it's gonna get rough. So with that, we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
I'm gonna say double honors to our apostles and elders here at Great Millstone. Peace and blessed to the hopefully elect. Okay, they give it. Thought I was gonna get up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessed to the hopefully elect. Kwam Yashral and the Bible Ball.
A Bible ball.